Hello, friends. I see Melatonin. I see Piao. How you guys doing tonight? Everything going swell, I hope. I just found out that I am in fact allowed, well, kind of allowed, not really technically allowed, but I'm not going to get busted for putting a curtain over my window so that I can, sleep at night. It always brings me such joy to see the Piao face. I have my EU emote up pending for approval. It's been that way for a couple of days now, but I know it takes a while for new affiliates, so I'm not too worried. Anyway, I forgot to pull something up, so give me a moment to just now how do I typically have this set up? Is this what I've done for this? I forgot to pull up my side quest guide. So, Capotorum. Okay. So, this button. Oh, this button. It's been a bit. Oh, and it has the wrong name. I'm a professional, my friends. Strictly professional. Okay. So it's funny that... Hello? Are you gonna... Hello? Okay. I just decided to stop picking up my controller. So I just wanted to say that I find it funny because I could make this my lineup for a party in Questoria right now because I summoned Yuri this morning and it's cool. I don't know if I'm going to trade him, but I have him now. Imagine using Carol. If Piao played this game, he would use Carol because hammers.
Yuri, you sure know a lot of strange people. Like that Raven guy we met at Capua Nor? Or that Zoggy weirdo who attacked us.
Weirdo is putting it mildly. What's his deal, anyway?
That's what I'd like to know. It's nice to have fans, but this is ridiculous.
We all wonder.
It looked like he went down with the ship, though. Maybe that was the last of him.
I don't know. Common sense just doesn't seem to apply to those kinds of people.
Man, I really don't want to see him again.
Well, even if we do, he'll be gunning for Yuri, not us. I've got nothing to do with this.
We'll deal with that when the time comes.
Also, Melatonin, I need to go and give you a VIP badge. You've come to the only storm door. Cool. Wow, is there really not anything for me to necessarily upgrade here? I should be able to make that suit. Make this one up. The VIP badge. Here, 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna do it right now. If I can remember where it is. There. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I'm not gonna say I'm struggling right now, but I'm struggling right now. Okay. I might need to turn my mic up a little bit. Let's try that. I'll try that. I'll also try just actually speaking semi-normally. It should be better when I'm playing, because I'm actually, like, facing my mic at that point. When I'm facing my other monitor to do Twitch things, I end up turning away from my mic because of where it's positioned. I don't know where I'm going. I should be going to the inn right now. I don't want to rest. I need to go into... I think it's the right room, because it's the left room in Capua Nor. Ha, look at me.
You!
Yes? Have we met somewhere?
Convenient time for amnesia. I know somebody who can fix that for you.
Amnesia? I'm terribly sorry, but this is the first time we've met.
Look at that snide-ass look from him.
Are you crazy?
Magistrate, your crimes are undeniable. These people have seen everything.
As I've just been explaining, someone had assumed my identity and was trying to ruin my reputation. It was most upsetting.
Liar! I saw those people you fed to the monsters with my own 2 eyes!
Well, Sir Flynn, who are you to believe? These young ruffians or me, a member of the council?
What an asshat.
Flynn.
It's settled then. I bid you all good day.
Who does that guy think he is?
Ragu.
And who the hell is he?
Why is Rita not pointing? Her fingers are all still curved.
Settle down.
This is...
This is His Royal Highness Yoder, candidate for the Imperial throne.
Huh? Yeah, right, Estelle. Good one.
Good job, Carol.
What?
I'm only one of the candidates.
It's true. With the passing of the previous emperor, Master Yoder is a rightful heir to the throne.
Really?
Yes.
An alleged Imperial
Makoto
heir
Naegi.
captured by a so-called magistrate. That's interesting.
That's interesting.
I see. Then this incident means that I...
A little too juicy for public consumption, huh?
Hello, Onyx. I was wondering when you
I-
would show up. Clearly
just-
in time for Makoto Naegi.
It's got something to do with your decision to leave the castle, doesn't it? Do whatever you want. I've got no interest in an empire that just sits and does nothing while its people suffer in plain sight.
Yuri really said ACAB.
Yuri. And what have you changed by turning your back on such an empire? We need just laws laid down by the government to ensure that people can live lives of stability and peace.
Those same laws just let Rago walk out that door.
Which is why you and I became knights, Yuri, to change things like that. If we couldn't make it happen by yelling about it from below, then we said we'd gain honor and trust, and fix the empire from within. Remember?
So, in order to get ahead in life, I'm supposed to stand by while somebody feeds little kids to monsters? Is that it? You want me to look the other way when our people in the lower quarter are being bled dry by taxes? It's because I can't do those things that I quit being a knight.
I know, but has anything changed because you quit? How is anything different than it was before you joined the Knights?
Wait, I'm coming too.
I've done it again.
These scenes between Yuri and Flynn are so good.
I only want for him to move on with his life, to quit sitting around.
Flynn, I...
My apologies for such an
There's
embarrassing
a reason
scene.
that in the original version of the game, even though Flynn was not a part of the main party, he was still central on the box art. He and Yuri were the two central characters.
What do you
on the
intend
box
to do
art.
next?
No. There's no moment where it's really ever indicated that you're, like, I get it, male anime characters, but
Would it be alright if I go with him?
I don't know if I would say that about Yuri and Flynn, to be honest. This game gives you enough with Ristel.
Why?
I feel like so much has changed during my travels with Yuri. The Empire, the world.
I like how you can tell when Rita is tapping her foot and thinking because her head is slightly nodding.
I've changed as well.
Lady Estelise. Understood.
I think this counts as an Estelle is coming with us.
You there, young man.
Who? Me?
Tell Yuri to take good care of this young lady.
Okay.
Is it really alright?
I would rather do the job myself, but I'm afraid my current duties won't allow it. And as long as you're with him, I can be certain you'll be safe.
You believe in him, don't you?
I do.
If you guys are finished, can we get going? We'll lose him if we don't hurry.
Howdy doodly ASIM, how you doing tonight?
Damn, he knows how to get to me. I know better than anyone that nothing's changed. I guess I should look for clues about the Blastiocore.
Parted with everyone. Even repeat.
The way he looks, Barbo should stick out like a sore thumb walking around in town. It'd sure help if anyone saw where he and his gang were headed. Come to think of it, I wonder what happened to Raven back in Rago's palace. I guess he panicked and ran when the Dragon Rider and the Knights showed up.
ASIM, you are very sunburned, but you have pasta. I respect it, honestly. Sunburns are bad for you. Thanks, Onyx. But pasta A+, as Piao said, so...
Hey, it's him.
Raven!
Huh? Hey there! Long time no see! Isn't there something else you should be saying?
I've repressed all of my years of band camp, Onyx.
Something else? Can't think of anything. Well, they say the deceived have better memories than the deceivers, don't they? I'm just terribly misunderstood. Honest. You need to see a doctor for your tendency to unconsciously cause trouble to others. You might see if you can get that foul mouth of yours checked out, too. You got a comeback for everything, huh? If you don't stop putzing around, the Knights are gonna throw you back in jail.
Raven does have a comeback for everything.
The Knights are a bit too busy to bother with me. I saw a rough-looking guild group moving to the northwest not too long ago. The Knights can't just turn a blind eye to them, can they? Rough-looking, you say? Was it the Blood Alliance? Beats me. By the way, what was your business back there? Nothing special. I was looking for an Apatheia.
This is a very important line and a very important thing, and Raven just tells us.
What is an Apatheia? Supposed to be like a really strong core. Heard that it was there, but I guess I had the wrong information. I see. An Apatheia.
Oh, Yuri! Hey, over here!
I'll get you, old man.
No, Raven isn't exposition man.
Maybe
It's
I'd
not
best be off
exposition
now.
yet. He's a drop important information
The
way before it ever
Amazonas has
happens, man.
emerged.
Raven's also my favorite.
Damn it! I'm gonna beat you senseless!
Actually, now that I think about it,
Why'd you
there's
let
a
him
character
get
in
away?
Vesperia who gives me big Raven vibes. Yuna. Who wasn't playable until yesterday.
He said he's
Naturally,
terribly
I didn't
misunderstood.
summon her, so I can't use her, but whatever.
What? What does that mean?
Oh, he got away! I'll catch that bugger one of these days.
You should leave him be. Going up against that kind of guy is just a waste of energy. You alright?
Just let me take a little break.
Sure, you can have a little one. Then we've got to go.
Go? Go where?
We need to follow the Blood Alliance to get back the lower quarters Blastia.
My voice and the game dialogue are the same volume, so I need to... Should I up my microphone, or should I lower the game audio? I am winning, Dad. Thank you for asking. Are you winning? I'm gonna lower game audio just a bit because I really hate how my mic quality sounds when I let it get too loud. We're gonna lower it just a bit. You got to sit down for the first time in 14 hours. Definitely winning. Dude, I respect it. Oh my gosh, guys, I just remembered that my computer's lights change color when I'm running Tales of Vesperia. I forgot about this.
Did you get a lead on where to go next?
I heard that a shady group from a guild was headed to the northwest. It might be them.
To the northwest of
I only
here.
set up game-specific
The
lighting
only city I can
profiles
think
for a
of in
few
that
games when I was
direction
really
would be
bored
one
in
that
my
was
dorm
destroyed
last
in an
year
earthquake.
at one point. Because they're a pain in the ass on Alienware. But they're cool. It also will, the power button will change if I have an unread email in my school email.
What could they want to do in a place like that?
Good question.
I think it's only when I'm tabbed onto the game as well. Yeah, it's only when I'm tabbed onto the game. I can send you a video of it over Snapchat or something later, Onyx, after stream, if you remind me.
And yet,
Unsurprising
you still wanna
Zan
go?
things. I wish someone had a really dope Siege one. What a shock.
I'm just saying, we should go and check it out.
I know Piao has like all of the fancy colored lights and stuff like in his room. I wonder if Piao's still here, if he's like synced
Hey,
them
Carol,
up to game
do you know
audio or
anything
anything
else
ever.
about that city you said was destroyed in an earthquake?
Just rumors.
I said remind me after
Supposedly it
stream.
was some guild's
Onyx.
headquarters about 10 years ago.
Which guild was that?
Sorry, I can't help you there.
I've never heard of an earthquake that destroyed an entire city.
Well, Ospio is across the ocean. Maybe the information just never made it that far?
I wonder.
I already went shopping here. I don't know why I'm going shopping again. I'm gonna go rest at the inn, partly because I am very hurt right now from that Zoggy fight. And partly because it triggers a step of a side quest. As 70% of HP, I'm very hurt. Hey, there will be difficult enemies here soon, potentially. Too much milk on my cereal, it'll get soggy. I don't know if that counts as actually having spent the night or not. Imagine Yuri keeping his insults to himself. Also, I just noticed something about this scene that I've never noticed before. Why am I at soup? What? What about soup? Why are we talking about soup all of a sudden? You've probably never done that side quest, Mellowtone. That's probably why you don't remember it. Is cereal with milk soup? You know, on that subject, I learned tonight that I can steal little cereal packages from the dining hall when I'm getting dinner, so that I don't have to spend a meal swipe to get cereal in the morning. I'm naturally gonna rest here again, just on the off chance that I have another step of this side quest I have to do. I don't think so. Yeah. You know, it's whatever. I can spend the 50 call. Let's fight some things and see how quickly I forget that this is no longer Zillia, that I've been playing with Zillia too Wow, Splash wasn't good against a crab.
Yay! What was that?
What a shock. Sneaky thievery. Are we referring? Did Repeat steal something and I just didn't notice? Did that happen? Oh no. Oh no.
There are so many.
We'll crush them all.
I need to kill the mages. Hey. I got hit by a fireball.
Alright, who's next?
Cereal is something quick and easy to eat that doesn't, it's not super, like...
Resound, O cry of victory!
Heavyweight isn't quite the word I'm thinking of, but,
These are the
like, because I generally am a little bit anxious in the mornings, I can't eat, foods that could potentially have any, like, upset my stomach thing. So, early in the morning, milk or cereal is generally the safest option. Another Norman counter. Hate it.
holy power. Feel this holy power.
My question is, why hasn't Estelle healed me? When can I get more used to party members? Because I want someone good at fighting that's not Repeat. Because Repeat isn't good at fighting.
I feel...
This is a really good indication of how this next dungeon's gonna go.
Man, this place is a total wreck.
Do you seriously think anybody would come to a place like this?
I wonder if we've been fed some false information again.
Again?
That's far enough! This area's under the jurisdiction of the Hunting Blades.
Oh no, Asim. All I see is so I went to go eat a noodle, but instead dropped it.
That voice!
Does this story go further?
These measures have been taken to prevent the injury of innocent bystanders.
Oh my god, Asim. You stabbed yourself in the face with a fork. How in the...
Man!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Asim, please.
All right! I finally found you!
Zan is writing the meme strat book, by the way. Yeah, after stream, if you need me to hop on a siege to be a test dummy for anything, let me know.
Don't take that buddy-buddy tone with me.
Aw, don't be like that. I only got a little lost.
A little lost? That's a good one. You know you just ran away.
I didn't run away, I swear!
Still making excuses, huh?
Onyx, I'm not going to be attending your funeral because you're not going to be dying. Yeah, no problem then.
It's not an
I
excuse.
got my
I
Canadians.
beat an egg bear just like
I got
said
your back.
I would.
I made a whole meme and everything.
More lies.
For those who don't know what Zan is talking about, there's been a whole thing on Twitter and in
Is this how you
Virus's
repay
Discord
being taken in by the hunting
between
blades?
Piao and Meow in reference to, and it's basically who is the true Eow. So they're doing a 2v2 Piao with Zan and then Meow with, I don't remember his name right now. But there can only be one, and it's meme strats only, so Zan and Piao have got to do meme strats. And I made a meme that was just a Drake format, and it was P and, or it was M and then P.
Remind me who it was that said, I swear I won't run away this time.
Also, it's not a sword that Nan has, Onyx. It's...
You always run and hide at the first sign of trouble.
I don't know the best way to
You've
describe
been kicked
it.
out of every guild in the book.
It makes a, like, reasonable amount of sense, assuming that people don't get dizzy, which that's where the problem comes in, is that people get
You
dizzy.
shut your mouth!
Also, this is where we find out that Carol gets kicked out of all of his
Even
guilds.
we've already fired you.
Wait!
Yeah, it's
You've been
essentially a
warned by the
one
hunting
really
blades.
big chalk room
Leave this area at once.
without a full rotation. That's a good way to put it.
If you fail to heed this warning,
I don't know, is
you do
a
so at
chalk
the
room
risk of
without a
your
full
own
rotation
lives.
just a boomerang? Melotone raises a good point.
Nan!
Chalk rooms are actually such cool weapons. Just saying.
This still doesn't explain what the hunting blades are doing here.
Good point.
I want to have a chakram user in a Tails game that isn't Colette.
Rita, wait! Are you forgetting about the warning?
Because no one uses Colette because she has chakrams. People use Colette because she has angel feathers.
She never said we weren't allowed to enter.
Not gonna lie, Zan, I've never heard of the game before. But Zan is saying chakram build in Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning is OP.
But what about
I'll
the
believe
risking
it.
our lives part?
Are you implying that I should listen to that brat? Don't make me laugh.
The company died. Oh, that always sucks.
At any rate, the Blood Alliance doesn't seem to be here. Let's have a look around.
Apparently, like 6 days ago was Tales of Berseria's 4th anniversary, which means it's been 4 years since we've had a mainline Tales game, which I think is the longest gap between entries
Man,
in a while.
Why did it have to end up like this? They said I was fired.
Carol, keep your
Nan and
spirits
Rita
up.
are just similar.
Can't be
They're
happy
not even
anymore.
remotely related.
It's like her words are a dagger in my heart.
She was just worried it'd be too dangerous for you. There's still hope.
Huh? You think so? Whatever. I don't care about what she thinks.
The problem is your guild, right? I get it.
Right. Yeah. I don't care about Nan.
This
Carol.
hurts to watch.
I'm rooting for you, Carol.
Oh, kids. I'm gonna go turn on the power before I start, like, exploring all of these areas.
Don't get in my way.
Destruction field!
Also, I'm gonna go turn off all of Rita's water arts because she's not smart. The day the Tails spellcaster AI acknowledges enemies' strengths and
That
weaknesses,
was annoying.
our lives are gonna get way easier. Narrator, he cared about Nan. I wouldn't even say it's he cared about Nan, it's he had a massive fucking crush on Nan. Oh no, I want to learn item thrower first before I trade over your weapon as stealth.
Oh man. Alright, alright.
Wonderful!
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Was this town really destroyed by an earthquake? The buildings all look kind of strange.
Yeah, they don't look like they collapsed from the ground shaking. Something's weird.
Yeah, so how were they destroyed then?
Got me. Maybe we can find out by asking someone who used to live in the
I mean,
town.
I've heard a fair few
That's
of the
not
strats.
really why we're here,
Sam.
though,
I don't
so
know
why
how
should we
much how much
care?
you want to just
You actually have a
announce.
point
You
there.
never know who could be lurking. It's up to you. If you want to talk about some of the strats, I don't mind. I'm kind of curious to see some of them. I've seen you and Piao discussing some of them in the DM.
Holy power!
I got a little...
Am I like the official marketer / test dummy for Piao Ryu? Because I'm totally down, by the way.
It looks like a dead end.
Should we head back?
Open
or-
concept. All aboard the Clash train. Or is that a reenact Tom and Jerry? Wow.
Hold on.
I'm excited.
I'm
Is
gonna
it
have a
is
look
it
around.
bomb or is it elimination? For the
Weird.
2v2.
There's not a keyhole or anything.
Really?
Oh, here's a trope.
Yuri, an amateur like you would never be able to open a door like... What the?
I wouldn't want Captain Carroll to dirty his hands on such a filthy door.
Oh,
Just make sure Piao doesn't kill himself running through a wall like he did in the 1v1 with me way back when.
well, shall we?
Wouldn't it be crazy if a monster just gobbled up your foot right now? Just a giant munch and oops. No
That
more
makes sense
fun.
that it's docked for that reason.
What? What?
Looks fine to me. Let's go inside.
What am I? Your test dummy?
Me, Carol right now is me to Zan and Piao. I feel like this Carol right now is embodying me. I appreciate you too, Dad. It's okay.
What do the hunting blades mainly do as a guild?
Like their name says, they make their living hunting monsters.
It's not like there's any shortage of monsters once you're outside the barriers. Business must be
I mean,
booming.
Yeah, they
If
definitely
Siege
get a
was
lot
just
of
a
commissions.
generic
But the
FPS,
hunting
I would
blades
have
aren't
never
killing
gotten
monsters
into
just
it.
because someone
But
asked
the fact
them
that
to.
there's a tactical
Monsters are evil.
aspect to it
This evil must be punished.
really
That's
stands
the
out to
creed
me.
of the hunting blades.
Even though I'm never
I
gonna
wonder if
take
any
it
of them
as
are doing it
seriously
just
in
for their
terms
own
of getting
personal
better
grudges
as,
against
like,
monsters.
you do, Zan.
Oh yeah,
It's
a lot of
fun,
people.
interesting
Like Nan's
game,
parents
and
were
the
killed right
community is,
before her
like,
eyes when she was a kid.
outside of like the random
It'd
toxic
be hard
people
not
you
to
run
hold a
into, but,
grudge
like,
after something like
the
that.
esports community and the content creators and everything are all really cool.
What's this do?
Hey,
Onyx, my
get
job
your
isn't to
grubby
give them
mitts off
opinions.
it.
You misunderstand. My job isn't to give them my opinions, because there's nothing I could say that Zan hasn't already thought of in terms of Siege. Zan lives, breathes, and dies by Siege. I'm there to be their test dummy to make sure things work.
Some sort of switch?
He is wrapped. Asim is learning, Zan. Asim is learning.
Nothing's happening.
It doesn't have enough air.
Not enough air. I wonder if that ring I got in the Shaikos ruins might be able to do anything.
Ah, the sorcerer's ring. I'm not sure, but you might as well give it a try.
You can be salty about the glasses all you want, Onyx.
It worked.
I don't know glasses styles. I didn't pick any of mine out. They chose some that would look good on me, then I chose the one that felt best on my face.
What's this?
I should have just gone ahead and activated it before then?
Which I get my new glasses on Monday, a week from today.
Yeah. What if it was a trap
I
or
could have
something?
gotten them today, but I had already been like, I think I'm gonna stream tonight, so I wasn't willing to, like, drive 35 minutes to my eye doctor's tonight.
Yuri, you should point things like that out as soon as you notice.
No, I only realized it just now, actually.
Maybe if we go upstairs, we might figure something out?
Look at this spooky thing in the water. Also, just for some reason, this is called a bat. I don't even, did you even ask me for my opinions on the glasses? You just said you were torn between two of them. You didn't send me any pictures of any of them on your face, Onyx. I agree, Asim. It's 100% an umbrella. Speaking of umbrellas, there's a character in Tales of Vesperia whose primary weapon is an umbrella, and she's also the best character in the game. Mellowtone can confirm that Umbrella Girl is the best character in Tales of Vesperia. Mellowtone hasn't even seen the entirety of the game yet, so there's no argument.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
Onyx, don't overestimate how much I actually read Snapchats sometimes.
Guess we can do this.
Destruction field!
Oh, Denim, this modest land!
Destruction field!
Oh, enduring protection!
You want revenge?
Destruction Field is a fair and balanced art, everybody. See, Onyx, the funny thing is I know I can be mean to you because no matter how mean I am, you will still have had far worse experiences with other members of my family. That's not the reasoning. I'm just not nice most of the time. Move forward. I mean, Asim can confirm I'm mean to her, too.
Destruction field! Destruction field!
Too easy! Found your weak spot!
What? There were two enemies here? Oh no. Oh no.
Destruction field!
Asim, did I send you photos of baby of Puppy Repeat?
Before you can...
If I haven't sent you photos of Puppy Repeat, either Google it right now or remind me after stream. I'll send you a snap of Puppy Repeat. Is Puppy Repeat not the most adorable thing on the face of the planet? Especially like when he has the spoon in his mouth. I'm sorry, I'll stop. I'll avoid making you miss your dog. Oh no. Ooh, I probably want that because defend is a good skill on Rita because it increases her defense, and Rita doesn't have defense. So, what's a defense stat? Rita doesn't know what that is. My Rita in Tales of Crestoria is my best character because of the Memoria Stone she has and because she's ascended, even though she's 20 levels lower than half of my party.
Don't get in my way!
Insert Q to make Melotone jealous that I have
Rita. I got a little worked up.
How many random apple shells have I just wasted by accepting them out of chests instead of, like, using one prior to accepting? Local man bullies wildlife. More at 11. Oh my god. More at 11. Canadians use American teen as test dummy for new military operations. No. Oh, but can Rapide use the ribbon? Magic attacks are so rare in this game. Oh, insert Q to make Mello jealous, because I have Rita in Christoria, and you do not. I don't know why I went back down here. I was like, I wonder if I missed a password clue, but I don't think there's a password clue in here. I don't need all the password clues. I know what the password is. It doesn't change ever. But, I think you need... I don't know if you need all three.
So it looks
or
like
if you
the
just
Blood
need to
Alliance.
do this scene and have one.
Isn't here after all.
Those guys are the
Or
hunting
if you even need to
blades.
have one.
That man. We saw him in Daedon Hold.
Ah, now that you mention it, we
Daedon
did see
Hold.
him. So he's the leader of your guild then?
It's Daedon. Daedon. This is the issue with definitive
He's gonna fight that monster all by himself?
What? No way, man!
He took it out in one hit?
Game over, man. Game
That was a
over.
fatal strike.
A fatal strike.
It's a crazy powerful technique that extremely skilled swordsmen can use.
Huh. So how do you do it?
How do you do it? How should I know?
Fatal Strike. A strong attack which throws your opponent off balance, followed by a
Onyx
single
just said
well-timed
disappear, and I
strike
just thought
to finish the enemy.
from like a Naruto fighting game I used to play, Gaara would say that with one of his attacks, and it was the edgiest thing ever.
Is that something else you read in a book?
Yes, it is.
I see. It sounds like it's easier said than done.
You really want to get back into your guild, don't you?
What makes you say that?
Oh. Carol, are you going to go back to that guild?
I won't go back. I'm sick and tired of monster hunting.
Won't go back or can't go back? It sounded like you were fired.
No way! I'd been planning on leaving for a while.
Rita's mean.
Is that so? Well,
Not the
no matter
meanest. I
then.
was rewatching some iconic scenes from Xillia 2 earlier. I was like, man, Gaius is kind of an asshole.
So...
Narrator, he
let's
wanted
get
to go
going.
back.
Well, I'm glad you're staying with us, Carol.
Anyway, what do you think they're doing with such a large
It's
contingent?
almost like there's a reason Rita's one of my favorite characters in this series.
Yeah, if they wanted to take out that monster we saw, one person would have been enough.
This is actually the first time I've ever seen this many guild members gathered in one place.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the members are loners. They tend not to travel in groups. And the chief being here is out of the ordinary too.
Curiouser and curiouser.
I hate that line.
You wanna
So much.
follow them and see what they're up to?
Nah, that sounds interesting, but I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, what's
He's
the
looking
meme
for
strat
members of
name?
the Blood Alliance
I've not
after all.
seen Taken, but I know
Right,
some
Yuri?
of the memes involved with Taken.
Yeah, I don't want to worry about 2 guilds. One is more than enough.
A very particular set of skills. There it is. Yep. I do know
This
that one.
looks easy.
Don't get careless.
I did actually learn that one not through the internet, though. My dad was watching Take It in the living room, and I happened to come up and see that one scene, and I was like, that's really funny.
We're done.
Whenever you and I suspect whenever you and Pia, I mean Pia's already said this, whenever you and he road trip down here,
I think I'll try to do that thing.
I'm gonna be forced into watching a lot of movies that I haven't seen.
What was that just now?
That fatal strike thing.
Is it something that...
Hey, I won't know if I can until I try. How did it go again?
First you attack the enemy to throw it off balance.
Alrighty.
Yuri.
I feel like Lion would be better for that one, because if Jackal tracks and then Lion scans, whoever you're tracking is gonna be detected either way. Because they can either move to throw off the Jackal, but then they're detected by Lion, or they can stay still and just be detected by the Jackal. Doka relies a bit too much on sound cues, so I would personally say Lion for that one, but it could be Doka. I know Piao plays a bit of Doka, so...
I see it.
They stay still to turn off the phone. That's true, but they can also just try to run around and deal with the fact that the phone is ringing.
What do you see?
I guess it would be different in a 2v2 than in a,
I see my opening to attack.
5v5, though.
I'll finish you! Well, you need a little skill, but it's not really that hard. You think you could do it while watching me? Alright, let's go.
That was fun.
Fatal Strike, Sophie.
Amazing.
Oh.
I'm gonna make you work.
Man. JRPGs really do be like...
Destruction field! Crushing eagle! Destruction! Take this! Destruction field!
That was easy.
Tales games didn't have mimics for a really long time. They came back, but are extremely rare in Vesperia.
I'm gonna make you work.
And they don't look like mimics normally do, which I kind of hate. They look like massive golems with a chest sticking out of their like
Not
ah.
Get out of here!
Have anything. To explain Fatal Strikes really quickly, not that anyone really cares. Every art staggers an enemy a different way. Every enemy staggers different ways more easily. Even once they've been staggered enough a certain way, you can trigger a Fatal Strike. Did I say Mystic Art Fatal Strikes?
Put out your hand.
I probably said something wrong in there.
Like
but
this? Yay! What was that? These are the threads.
the worst is mimics in Symphonia, because they don't take... They're completely resistant to regular physical damage. That's not the one. That's the one. Put on this. Then go put on Spirits. And then laugh that I learned Item Thrower, and I'm not about to turn it on her, because I realize she doesn't really need it. I'm gonna take Taunt off. It's so very rare that I will use Taunt. I'll take Step Away. I'll probably take it off eventually, but... Yeah, no, I mean, mimics are very rare in Symphonia and entirely optional. There's only 2 I can think of off the top of my head that, like, you're gonna run into in the main story. Maybe 3. And you can always just run away from the fights.
Don't get sloppy!
Yeah, I beat you in...
I haven't played Symphonia in ages. I don't have nostalgia goggles for Symphonia, and I don't think it's aged super well, so I don't love it. I don't hate it. The only Tales game that I truly don't enjoy in the slightest is Tales of Grace's F. Which is a really controversial opinion, because a lot of people think the combat is the best in the series, but I don't like the combat in that game. Symphonia is probably low tier for me, though. Just as a personal point. I think the characters are bad, I think the plot is generic.
I'll take him out.
I think the combat
doesn't
hasn't
seem
aged well. There we go.
Resound, O cry of victory!
So here's the thing, Onyx.
All right.
The thing is that you've played Abyss. And that's the only Tales game you've ever actually tried playing. I would describe Abyss's combat as a slightly smoother Symphonia combat, and Vesperia combat as a smoother and more in-depth Abyss combat. Abyss combat and Symphonia combat, at their core, are very similar outside of Symphonia always having no free run mechanics. Also, do I have, like... Okay, I did get a second password clue. Light Sky. Anyone got any guesses as to the password?
I'm gonna make you work.
There's one more hint if you need it.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
You the Sun.
That's nice, but...
My You the Sun emote is pending. But yes, You the Sun is correct. That is the password. I'm with Zan on this one, by the way, Onyx.
Let's take care of him quick.
I don't like turn-based combat generally because it becomes a lot more formulaic and less. I don't adapt as much with it, and I just kind of find it boring in a context of a JRPG like this. Fire Emblem's a different story before you go there, Onyx. It's why I've never been able to get into Final Fantasy. Okay, password clue 3. Sphere. Oh yeah, turn-based was the thing for so long. Though playing Fantasia, I'm amazed at how good the combat feels for how old it is and not being turn-based. The only genuine complaint I have about Fantasia's combat is that you don't get TP for performing neutral attacks. Which, I mean, it's the first Tales game. That just wasn't a mechanic now, at that point.
be.
But arts in Fantasia are also very reasonably priced in terms of TP, so you can use an art like Demon Fang a couple of times a battle, and you'll get enough back after the battle to be fine. Symphonia has really high TP costs, so... Oh, right is... I need to get back to Fantasia. I got a little bit disheartened because I'm currently at, like, I guess the Fire Temple sort of deal. I'm getting the Great Spirit of Fire. But, I was getting wrecked by every generic mob fight, so I think I'm gonna try to do things a little bit differently, because there's, like, a couple of different... The game's very flexible. It's much more open world and flexible than I think other Tales games are, so... I can live with Pokemon's turn-based because of how Pokemon is set up. You have very clear things of what does what, what's good against what, and there's not a whole lot of like min-maxing required like there are in a lot of turn-based RPGs. Wait, what? What does the game need me to do? Also, I should equip the leather. And your king size belt. And your Sarugi. And you're nothing. You've told me I would love Suikoden if I played it. Yeah, and that's fair, Zan, that a lot of it comes from your childhood and there's sentimentality in it. I'm convinced that that's a large part of why a lot of people still put Tales of Symphonia as top 3 Tales games, along with this one and either Abyss or Berseria. I think there's like a text trigger that I accidentally loopholed around. Yeah, I had to hit this text trigger.
I didn't have a chance to ask
that I
this, but
looped around by accident.
You mean me?
Yeah, and that's like you were talking about Final Fantasy VII and how it's
why didn't you
not. It's nowhere near the best in the series, but it was revolutionary. Symphonia was the same way. It was the first one with true 3D combat. The improvement in graphical quality in Symphonia was outstanding. It ran at 60 FPS.
Yeah, at that
it
point,
doesn't in the HD remaster, but that's a whole other story.
Well, you see...
Hey, by the way, who was hunting Flynn down anyway?
I'm not quite sure.
Wasn't it Rago?
Huh? That villain?
Yoda was on Rago's ship, and Yoda's the Imperial Prince.
Yeah, so...
I'm saying that I think Flynn's true mission was to find Yoda, though I don't know why things would end up that way between big shots from the same empire.
I'm sorry. I don't know either.
Well, that's okay. But what about you? Are you sure you don't want to go back?
Well, I kind of just went with the flow and came along from Torum Harbor. But I think maybe I wanted to keep traveling with everyone a bit longer. So,
Also, Symphonia, I think to this day, has still sold better than any other Tales game. I don't think it's really much of a contest.
That's true, but isn't that my business?
Can't I help out?
Yeah, sure. Feel free to come along.
And part of it's because Symphonia is so accessible, because everyone has a GameCube, then it came out on PS2, a ton of people had a PS2, then it came out on PS3, now it's on PC.
Thank you.
And it's like affordable. I mean, it goes on sale consistently for like $5. And I mean, Symphonia is by no means a bad game. Also, Mellotone, Estelle's coming with us. Assuming you're still here. I'm assuming you're still here and lurking, because that's what you tend to be doing.
Wow, these buildings are from the late Elachasm civilization. It must be a very old town.
You seem to know a lot about these things. As always.
It's such a shame they just let this city fall apart like this.
Do you really think we're in any position to be sightseeing around this moldy old city?
We do have things we need to be doing.
Then shouldn't we be focusing on them instead of this little tour?
Oh, wow! That round roof is using the Leon method first developed by Emperor Heliodorus IV.
But I guess we should do something about that first.
Yeah.
I figured you were lurking, Mello. If you want to, if you added the tally to, Estelle's coming with us.
What's up?
I should experiment with this
sick all of
dungeon
a sudden.
sometimes and see if it's literally just you have to see the Fatal Strike scene and then see that second scene to access this, because if so, then you don't need to hunt down all the password clues. I hunt everything down because finding the good items.
As dense as you can feel it.
Who are you calling? Wait, does that mean you can feel it too?
She's moving around the screen because she's excited. And that's how they show that in
Yuri.
skits.
Estelle too?
Or she's exploring that too.
Fine.
Don't overexert yourself. We can rest here and have a look around.
Seriously, what's going on? Ever since
Onyx,
we got
this is because of
here-
how skits are done in this game.
If a monster attacked us right now, I don't think I'd be up to it.
Saying stuff like that is the best way to attract monsters, you know.
Yuri!
If you're gonna keel over, couldn't you do it in the middle of a crowded city street? I can't be expected to be there to catch you every time.
They're just feeling very sick because
Thank
the
you.
air,
I'm
AER,
still doing okay.
is dense.
This is air.
What?
There it is.
I thought air couldn't be seen with the naked eye.
If it's dense enough, it can be.
Estelle, weren't you saying something about that earlier? That dense air is bad for the body.
Yes. High-density air can
Thank you, Estelle,
occasionally
for
have
quoting
very
books
negative
yet again.
effects on the
I don't know
human
how she
body.
does it. I can't quote anything. I mean, I can quote
Maybe
movies.
pass out in the Koi Woods.
So never
too.
mind, I guess it's fair.
Really? Wow.
Maybe we should get out of here.
But we still haven't made sure if the mercenaries are here or not.
I guess that's true, but
Let's keep moving.
It looks like this Blastia is linked to the door.
How do we open it?
It seems that we have to carefully put together the symbols to
The
form
air
the
is
right
too thick.
phrase.
wouldn't it be faster to break in?
That's
Yuri.
not a good idea. What if it makes the door stop working?
That's illegal.
Hey, something's coming out of it.
Shh. Estelle, no. Or
So, should we just put some letters in here?
Hey, didn't we
we
pick up some
won't
odd pieces
discuss
of paper?
Judith. Judith will not show up this stream. At least not really.
Actually, come to think of it, could this be a clue to the passcode?
Seems we need to use our mind to get an answer. Let's look at the paper again.
How interesting.
Estelle looks as interested in cities as always.
It depends
Estelle,
on how
come on,
long
let's stick
this
together.
stream
I'm
goes.
fine.
The buildings are run down, it's overgrown,
It could be next stream.
and this place is seriously built like a maze.
With all these obstacles in the way, it's pretty tough to go where you want to go.
Huh?
If I stream
Estelle!
Wednesday, it'll either
Sorry,
be
I got
Wednesday or Friday.
sidetracked.
I thought I just said to
that
stick
would mean
together.
her.
You all need to be more
And I might
careful.
play as her,
I've
'cause
never
she's,
seen
like,
anyone get
actually
lost so
really fun
easily.
to play as. Also, this was the worst part of playing this in Japanese. Don't even at me. Trying to go figure out what the password is a nightmare. Oh, I'm sure teenage Zan appreciates her. I think adult Zan also appreciates her.
That water is floating?
It looks like that Blastia is causing it.
Adult Zan has felt the sweet touch of a real woman, so not so much.
And probably this strange feeling as well.
Huh. He's similar to the ones at Emmead Hill and Capua Nor.
Is it broken?
When a Blastia breaks, it loses its ability to take in air. There's no way it would get like this.
So, what's going on?
Honestly, that's very, very fair, Zan, in regards to Sheena. Sheena's a really cool...
I don't know. What could he be
Sheena is
trying
honestly... I have to admit that I do think Sheena is probably the most well-written character in Symphonia, so... Ah, yes, Vesperia.
Monster!
Fun fact, when Symphonia got remade, you can put, once you beat the game, you unlock all of the cameo titles, and Sheena can get Judith's outfit.
Take it easy, you're not feeling well.
Because the Symphonia remake came after Vesperia.
Huh? But I... Ah!
The barrier's gonna fail.
Don't worry, that's a reverse barrier.
Reverse barrier?
Judith in this game can wear a Ruti outfit from Tales of Destiny.
It's a powerful barrier for holding monsters. He won't get out of there anytime soon. But the air here, this isn't normal.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's starting to disappear.
You can also get a Ruti outfit for Velvet.
Rita! Calm down, I'll have it fixed in no time.
When I start doing my bonus streams on New Game Plus, where I have a ton of content unlocked that I want to do this, I'll show off all of Judith's, like, outfits that are... A lot of her outfits are actually, like, really badass. Obviously, a lot of them are, like, her default.
Sorry, none of us here are nice enough to take your friendly warning seriously.
I think we're breaking ASIM.
Well now, if it isn't that runt Carl who got his sorry butt cut from the team.
The air must be affecting him. Looks pretty thick over there. That's just what we want. You all just sit tight and behave yourselves.
Rule 5? Rule 5 isn't my no judgment rule.
We're only interested in taking out this big brute.
Zan, you're gonna make me rephrase that rule, because now it's making me uncomfortable. Oh, it's a thing from Virus's channel. Is that the no kink shaming rule?
You sure talk big. Taking care of a pet is a big responsibility, you know.
I knew about that rule in her channel. I do read the rules in the channels that I'm in, shockingly enough.
Don't go abandoning him for someone else to take
Asim
care
says
of.
I feel like I need a spray bottle for chat. Nah, I think you... Zan, I think you and Onyx both need a little bit of it.
Him again!
For the record, Zan, if at this point you spoil anything in chat in this moment, I'm not mentioning it.
Of course! That dragon freak broke the Blastia!
Zan and I know. Mellotone knows as well.
Yeah, that's it. Show me some anger. Show me what a monster's like. Now I'm gonna mop the floor with you.
I think this one will also loop if I just leave it here. A dragon broke in and broke the Blastia that was holding a big monster in. Or a dragon rider broke in. Because reasons.
Huh?
This whole dungeon isn't super important to the story, I'm not gonna lie.
The first piece of action, Clint.
This mostly exists to kind of start some of Carol's character arc.
Well, come and get some then.
Tell you what, Zan. We'll get 2 spray bottles. We'll get one for you. We'll get one for you. And we'll get one for the rest of us.
I've never seen anything
And we'll
like
get a
it
third one
before.
for Vexy.
Oh my gosh,
Also,
oh my
I
gosh,
also
oh my
like how the
gosh.
text box follows above the wall, is it?
I guess we gotta take care of someone.
Also,
else's
I
pet.
agree, Zen. This Dragon Rider is such a badass. Also, this theme that's playing right now has been in too many Tales games. I like how the wheeze is getting more fucking using it every time. No, leave me alone. Repeat, you're stalling my destruction field spam. Which isn't even good because it's not bound to a good R button. Okay, this was the use of a destruction field.
I'll fight too. Holy power.
Ow.
First aid. Holy power, come to me.
This is actually a boss where I missed the
Sorry I'm late.
secret mission on my first playthrough.
Flickering blade power. Fireball. Found your weak spot. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power, come to me.
Oh, that's a spell.
First aid.
Oh no.
Snap out.
Oh no.
Holy power, come to me.
Yep, that's repeat very, very dead. We'll use a life bottle on repeat whenever you're ready to back
Holy
up.
power, come to me. Flickering blaze burn. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power, come to me. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power, come
Oh, I have like no TP.
First aid. I'm fine.
Also, if you use a fatal strike on a boss, it does not insta kill them.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Oh, repeat's dead again. What a shock.
Dual power. Holy power, come to me. I'm first aid.
Sorry.
Holy power, come to me. First aid. I'm fine. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Flickering blade. Holy power, come to me. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power, come to me. Flickering blades. First aid.
I'll blow you away!
Okay.
That monster was huge.
Hey, what's with the kid?
Let's see. In the words of Ben Shapiro, I apologize for mentioning that wasted human error. Good, as you should. Did you see someone put his face on everyone in the WAP video? Oh no. I'm not proud of how many times I watched it. Oh no. Oh no. Asim over here actually responding to what's happening in the game with not the doggo. There's no spray bottle emoji, so here's the whole last wave. like you, Zan. I appreciate you. Even if nobody in chat does. I appreciate you. Enjoy. Now you're doing it, Onyx, okay? Now you're doing it. Fair point. Oh my god.
We made it.
What about Carol?
Guys, I just looked out my window and made awkward eye contact with a random girl
There ain't
held.
a monster alive that wasn't born to be my punching bag.
Asim, you're sinning every night.
Master, it's too dangerous.
No, that's the exact spear that the Dragon Rider has in the 360 version.
Even if it costs me my life.
Because the long-ass side quest to get that spear still exists.
The ceiling! It's not gonna hold! Chief, we have to withdraw. We can't afford to stay here now that the mark has escaped.
Damn. Hadn't seen a monster like that in a while. What a letdown. Alright, pull out.
Asim, your words, not mine. Zan, you should be glad you made some funnies. I'm chuckling. I've been enjoying this.
It's not fair! I wanted to beat the hell out of that freak, too!
Wait, where did Carol go?
If he isn't out here, he probably left before us. We'll look for him as we go.
Piao, what did I come back to? Oh, so much Piao. You've missed a bit. You've missed a bit, my friend. Also, I haven't mentioned that you can spam the lock button and create really funny animations. See, what's funny is that we haven't even met Judith yet. And we've been discussing things that have either been about her or have been tangential from her for the past, like, 10-15 minutes. Just wait till we get to Judith, and my heart breaks because her two voice actresses
Something
don't sound
comes
anything
up,
alike.
and it's just poof, you're gone. Always, always running away by yourself.
Now Asim is giving in.
It's not like that.
Not like what?
Like I said back in Halure.
I'm not talking about Halure. If you're not ashamed of anything, then shouldn't you hurry back to your friends?
I DM'd you the logs of Pio Gaming. Oh no.
It's just that...
No need to explain to me. I think you've got other people who'll listen to you.
Huh? Guys.
Carol, I'm so glad you're safe.
Nice.
Where the hell did you go? We were really in a jam back there.
I'm sorry.
Hey, at least you made it out in one piece.
I'm leaving.
Get out, man. None of us like you anyway.
You think long and hard about what you've done. That's all I have to say to you.
Just get out, Nan. None of us care about you.
Hey, cut it out!
Let's get going, Carol. We're all tired.
Piao, did you go and look up a picture of Judith?
Yuri.
Man, we were way off. The Blood Alliance was nowhere to be seen.
No kidding. We'll have to take any information that guy gives us with a grain of salt.
Guy? You don't mean...
Raven.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna roast that deadbeat the moment I see him!
Let's take it easy on the way back.
It's not like I...
Hey, you're gonna get left behind.
I'm coming! So air is more than just a handy substance for making Blastio work, huh?
Oh, the questions amateurs ask, I swear. Air affects everything in the world. Our own bodies, the growth of living organisms, even the weather.
So the Blastia in Rago's palace that controlled the weather was interfering with the air?
A murderer and a girl in
So then, that means the air here is interfering with the processes in our bodies.
I mean, I can handle it, but is it really a good idea for us to be in air this dense?
We shouldn't stay here too long, especially runts like you who are still growing. The younger you are, the more of an effect the air will have.
Huh, guess that makes sense.
I'm gonna kill this thing, because I can.
I'm gonna make you work!
Before we go into lengthy cutscenes.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
These are the threads that weave our...
No, I'm fully aware of your love for Garo Akechi, Onyx.
The common rabble.
Hey, it's this guy again. It's been a while.
That's far enough.
We haven't seen him since he threw Yuri in prison at the beginning of the game.
You lackeys must have had a lot of time on your hands if you crossed the ocean just to see us.
You're in no position to talk down to the likes
Repeat
of
is
me.
perfectly fine, Asim. Repeat is always okay.
Now, princess, right this way.
Huh? What does he mean, princess?
I like how this doesn't come across as a big reveal until Carol is confused about it, because it's just so bloody obvious.
The princess standing right here in front of us.
Yuri, but how did
It's
you...
so obvious. If you didn't see this coming, I don't know what to tell you. There's a reason the stream title is Not So Secret Secrets Revealed.
What?
Thank you all for acting so shocked.
I suspected as much myself.
Rita, you too?
Wait, you've got to be kidding!
Zan, you can't even say anything, because I know you at least made it close to the end of part 2 of this game, when you played on Xbox 360.
Why, they'll be drawn and quartered for abducting a member of the royal family, of course.
And Melatonin, you've played through this game once with me and once by yourself.
Please, wait! I wasn't abducted.
Ah, what a mouthy young lady you are. This way, please.
I mean, it's not like she was a clearly important noblewoman living in the castle.
Now die like the flies you are.
Arrest the culprit Yuri Lowell and his accomplices.
You, the Swan Brigade. Just a minute. This prize catches mine.
Some of Vesperia's plot twists are good. I don't think this one was meant to be a super big plot twist. They would have made it subtler and saved it.
Catch! Our duties are not to be carried out in the fashion of a hunt. Did I not also hear someone mention dying
Also, I love the
earlier?
Schwann Brigade, even though they're such memes. They're also, like, actually good
What is
knights.
wrong with condemning criminals to their deaths?
Should not criminals be captured and judged in accordance with the laws?
I suppose I can let you have these little worms.
Good job, Zen. Good job, Zen. Onyx, for once it wasn't you who got caught by the automod. Somehow Zan has made it all this time and not
If it
gotten
isn't
caught.
Schwan, it's Flynn. These upstart commoners are so full of themselves. Even that commandant.
Kimura just hates
This
everyone.
way, please, Your Highness. Do watch your step.
I just heard a very loud sound from outside. Oh, I know the mod got you earlier, Onyx, because I had to go and approve it.
Yes, right this way.
Arrest them in the name of Captain Schwan.
Okay, Yuri Lowell gang, it's curtains for you, I say.
What do you mean, gang? Hey!
I'm not gonna let that one through, Zan, because I don't want to add that as a permitted term.
But I haven't done anything!
Don't hurt them. I beg you.
Estelle, don't worry.
Is it only for the session? I don't want to run that risk, Zan.
Yuri!
There's too much trolling
Start
potential
walking.
there.
Walk, I say.
But it's cool. No, I'm good.
Ow! Hey, watch it with the pulling.
Sir Schwan, we shall take these undesirables to Heliord.
I think someone just fell out of their bed in the room above me. Hey, look, it's Captain Schwan. He exists.
All members, fall out!
What good Christian innocence, Onyx. It was ruined for me ages ago. And no, you don't get to take credit for that one.
Continuing on.
So I just noticed there's a massive crack running all the way down my desk.
Crime.
Please do.
Is it true that you threw a knight sent to collect the taxes into the river?
Streamlabs. Thank you, Streamlabs. I love Streamlabs. It's so
I'd
good.
forgotten about that. Was that you, Tweedledee?
I'm still struggling to. I still don't know if it'll actually allow my clips through, because I tried to change it to what I think I have to allow, but I still don't know if it'll actually allow clips through.
That's right. I was in bed with a cold for 3 whole days thanks to you.
How many more of these are there? This is getting pretty boring.
I wonder what'll happen to me.
So I'll write, you have no signs of remorse in the report then.
Where's that do-nothing captain of yours anyway? What was his name? Schwan?
Coronavirus isn't hurt today. As long as you have the beginning of the URL up to the specific destination, it'll work. Okay.
Playing hooky because he's the big shot.
Yeah, and that was the thing is the links, because sometimes it's clips.twitch.tv, and so I didn't have that one whitelisted. I just had like twitch.tv/First Lieutenant Noguchi whitelisted.
You dare mock our captain? Sir Schwan is a legendary hero and a veteran of the Great War 10 years ago.
So basically, His Eminence would never stoop so low as to deal with nobodies like us.
Quiet, I say! Quiet! Getting on to your next offense.
Onyx, don't make
Your
ASIM
Excellency,
uncomfy.
Commandant Alexei, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Alexei? What?
All your crimes are hereby pardoned by the good graces of their highnesses Esteles and Yoder.
What?
Are you sure you're okay,
But these
ASIM?
foul criminals have disturbed the peace of the Empire.
The Imperial Knights thank you for rescuing Prince Yoder and protecting Princess Esteles.
It sounds like someone's car is dying outside. Yes, I'm adult.
Please,
Are you adult,
take this.
ASIM?
We've got no need for this. It's not like we did those things for the sake of the knights.
I see.
Estelle be like
What about
ACAB.
Estelle?
She has just given her consent to be returned to the Imperial capital.
What? Well, I guess she is a princess after all.
The princess is waiting
love
at the
Ope
inn.
so much,
We would be
Zan.
pleased if you made an appearance.
It's a thing where we're all from. What a man. What's funny about it is, I was at a music
surprised
camp,
to find out that Estelle
and
was
we
a
had
princess.
German exchange students.
I had a feeling. She knew Flynn, and she was obviously brought up as a noble.
Oh.
Shut up. You knew already.
Maybe.
Oh, man. I wonder if I was rude to her without realizing it.
Your language has been unpardonable. Captain Carroll, the sentence for insulting royalty is... decapitation. Been nice knowing you.
What about you?
Oh no, are we about to have an argument about whether...
I am.
Guess it's off with
the
both
Midwest,
our heads,
the
then.
South Canada, or Canada is the North Midwest.
Idiots.
Pleasant reminder, Zan, that I currently live closer to you than I do to ASIM, so make of that what you will.
So Estelle's going back home, huh?
You don't have a problem with this, Yuri?
It's not my decision to make.
Well, I guess that's true, but...
More importantly, where are we?
This is the city of Heliord. Geographically speaking, it's
So Zan, if
located
Canada
between
is a
Tor
nice
Harbor and the
hat,
city
is
of Dawnhurst.
Quebec the tag in it that you can't pull out, but you never have scissors on hand to cut out, but it always scratches you and just feels really annoying?
It was only just recently built. It's still a very new town. If you follow this road to the east,
Yeah, response,
you hit
yes.
Kervakram, where we were earlier. Cut through the west and go to the northwest to reach Dawngrest.
I see.
Quebec is
Well,
the only
maybe I'll
threat
look around the town a bit.
Rebel the entire hat. Yeah,
I've got my own
that's
business
fair
to
from what I've
attend
heard
to.
from you guys.
What to do?
Get in line, Onyx. That's actually fair. From the stories I've heard from Zan. This reminds me, there's actually side quests in Heliord, which is weird. Oh, yes. Everything got fully restored. Good, because I have to do a solo boss fight with Yuri here shortly.
You were here the whole time.
Yuri, what's your speech in front of His Royal Highness? You could at least show due courtesy to the gracious pardoner of your crimes.
Heliord, home to the tutorial from hell. I mean, they don't call it Heliord for nothing.
It's okay, Flynn. Miss Estelise and I acted of our own volition.
You've already heard about Lady Estelise, then, I see.
Yeah, I heard.
Yuri, I thought that traveling with you would be to Her Highness's own benefit, but...
The royal family
Yes, Bryce
can't be allowed
Papenbrook is
to
the
romp
Prince
all over
Onyx.
the countryside without restraint.
That's not very convincing coming from you.
I apologize. But now especially, it's undesirable for the royal family's concerns to be brought into the
Now I
public
hear
eye.
him as Naegi. Thanks a lot, Onyx.
Concerns? You mean
Which
whether
is
you
funny
or the
because I didn't
princess is
play
next in line for the
DR1.
Imperial throne?
I never played DR1. I watched a playthrough of it, and it was the fan translation, so there was no
That
dub.
of the Imperial Knights, and
So I
that
only
of
know
the
it because of
council.
the anime, which you haven't seen, Onyx.
Your
And you
Highness.
shouldn't watch because it will fuck you up.
There's
I
no
watched a
use
playthrough of
arguing
DR2.
details from him when he already knows so
So
much.
I could barely hear the dub anyway. Also, Nagito is voiced very differently from Naegi. There's the creepy
The
factor in
Imperial
Nagito.
Knights are backing my own ascension to the throne. Meanwhile, Miss
Hello
Estelise
everybody,
has the support
it's
of the
me,
council.
Nagito Kamaida on the Nintendo DS. Ah ha 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 ha!
She's a princess after all.
Yes. Her relation may be a distant one.
Should I play
but she's
Danganronpa on stream
unmistakably of
sometime?
royal blood.
That could be funny.
That's gotta be tough for the knights, too.
Even
if
me
she's
realize the
rival
fact
of
that I watched a
candidate for the
playthrough and need
throne,
to
it's
be
not like we
bad.
can just stop protecting the princess, is it?
Yuri,
Have I even sent
this
you?
matter
Do you even
is-
know the meme, Onyx? Have you seen the video?
I don't know anyone odd enough to be interested in information like this. Well, I'm gonna go drop by Estelise's place, and then I'm gonna take a load off at the inn. Thanks for the chat.
Okay, good that you know it. Okay, time for the tutorial from hell.
Wait, I say!
Hey, it's Tweedle A and Tweedle B.
Don't call us that!
Something I can help you two with?
Even if you have a direct pardon from His Highness Yoder, I say that does not change the fact that you.
See, the thing is after Vesperia, I'm probably gonna do
As members of the
shorter games. I'm probably gonna do a shorter game or two.
To simply let that slide.
I want to play through Oxenfree, so I'll probably do that on stream. And I also, I think it would be cool to finally go, because I've never actually beaten Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, so I think I might see if I can emulate that.
If you beat us, we'll recognize you as innocent of your crimes.
I mean, you're the reason that I want to play through Oxenfree, Pio.
Don't make claims you can't back up.
I'm just gonna ignore those issues. What I'll probably do is as soon as they're done exporting to YouTube, I'll probably just delete the VODs.
Since when did you two have the authority to forgive people their crimes?
Regardless, we must battle.
I might do Majora's Mask at some point.
Battle!
If that's what it takes to make you happy, I guess I can humor you.
Excellent. Come with us. Kiss your freedom goodbye, for it ends today.
I say, prepare to face the Imperial Knight's ultimate fighting technique, the Burst Art!
Again, you're claiming regular techniques.
I don't know a lot about Majora's Mask beyond a few details of how it's speedrun.
I say be quiet!
The Burst Art, huh? I've heard of it before, but...
You don't know how it's done? You fool!
I say we shall show you. But before that happens, you'll be reduced to no more than a worthless caterpillar crawling on the ground! I say...
Maybe it has something to do with Overlimit.
Go! Show him how it's done, Anakor!
I say watch me now! The arcane art of the Imperial Knights!
It didn't hit him! What are you doing?
Huh. Burst arts can be linked from an arcane art. I wonder if I could imitate that.
There's no way an amateur could do something like that, I say.
And now, Overlimit.
I'll blow you away! Ah, be careful!
Face.
Yuri Lowell's going to attack!
Arcane art, take this! You're dead! Divine Wolf!
That's enough for today.
And if only Burst Starts mattered. I use them so very rarely. Because Overlimit's busted in this game, and you're better off just continuing to spam a better art.
I say...
You're dead!
You're dead! I say... Sonic Crush!
Crushing thrust!
Oh no. It begins.
You're dead! Take Storm Thrust!
Stop, 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 stop.
Destruction! Take...
Oh, I missed focus.
You're dead!
Focus again.
Destruction! Crushing Eagle!
Oh.
You're dead! Sonic Thrust! Destruction Field! Destruction! Take this! See a thing!
Got one. I've not even been streaming that long.
Crushing Eagle! Silver Strike! Take this! That hurt! Take Storm Thrust!
It's not even been 2 hours yet.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Man.
Yes, I ate dinner and I've been drinking water. I just mute my mic so that you don't have to hear the super loud sound of me opening my water bottle. Unless, of course, someone does that. Slurp, slurp. Also, I feel the need to point this out, because you may have noticed that Through the Fire and the Flames is still redeemable. even though I don't have any Guitar Hero guitars at school. So if you want to see me try to play it on a keyboard, save up your points.
I guess I'll hurry back to the inn.
Do it before I change my mind, because I don't like the idea of doing that. Also, mellow, first try. Supposed to be a thing here. I was looking at side quest stuff here.
Hey,
You're morbidly curious as to what a Shakespearean insult is. Do you not have enough points to redeem that one?
She must have been exhausted today. I didn't want to wake her up. We could still talk tomorrow.
Right. Why don't we all return to our rooms then?
A Sim, thou perfidious, toad-spotted mouth horse. You're welcome. That's not even the generator that I want to be using. I want to be using the one that I have on my graphing calculator, because I think it's funny that I have one on my graphing calculator, but I have yet to get it back.
What's the matter, Repeat?
Do you guys
Because
hear
my
a
friend
strange
has to have a
sound?
conversation with the guy she used to like in order to get it back from him so that she can give it back to me.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Oh, I've been hearing that the barrier blasty has been acting up lately.
Why do I have that on my graphing calculator? Snack.
Horses.
Blame him.
I can't.
Commandant Alexei is there, isn't he? He should be able to take care of it.
Rita, if we let you go out on your own, it'll be just another repeat of Mead Hill.
Well, if you want, we could at least let Flynn know about it.
Everyone's here except Estelle, which is fine. That's enough to go shopping.
It's been a while since the Imperial Knights have interrogated me.
See, the thing is, Onyx, is that
even
they
the
live
princess
in the
and His
same, like,
Highness Yoder got
8-person
involved.
pod of dorm rooms.
And 2 captains and the commandant. And with Flynn here too, they're leaving the capital.
So, like, they're
totally
not on good
defenseless.
terms enough to at
Pretty
least
sloppy work.
exchange graphing calculators back. There are bigger problems.
Rita, please wait.
Estelle!
After all, I've heard that the Imperial Knights have made some repairs on the Blastia here.
Give the Knights some credit for once, will you?
Please, Rita.
All right, then.
It's okay for you to be wandering around like this?
Yes, but can I stay with you until it's time to return to Zophius?
I don't mind at all.
I believe all of this is after Estelle joins back at the end. Yeah, all the side quests here are after Estelle joins back at the end, which this isn't the end of the Heliord sequence yet. The sequence is way too long. It's also sometimes really hard to remember what to do during it. Why is the straw hat better? Whatever. There's not any weapons here for Estelle. for her.
What do you think that scary monster we saw in Kaer Bakram was?
That beast was way tougher than anything I've ever seen before. If it didn't run away when it did, we'd have been in a world of hurt.
That's a surprisingly cautious opinion coming from you. Not that I disagree when it comes to a monster like that.
I just never did.
Do you think it was the hunting blades who trapped it in a reverse barrier?
Yeah, probably. It looked like they came to take that monster down. And whatever the case, I don't want to meet up with a monster like that again.
That'll be my second Twitch emote. Will just be an egg. It's gonna happen. Why does it lower her magic attack? Whatever. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go talk to Flynn or something. I think I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Asim, I'm glad I'm responsible for your emotes. You don't have to be responsible, Asim. You volunteered. But I hope you're looking forward to just drawing an egg.
The barrier Blastia has been making some odd noises. Do you think it's okay?
You came all the way here because you were worried about that?
I've done it before.
As always, Yuri, you can't leave well enough alone if you see anything amiss.
Hey, it's not me. She was the one that...
It's obvious that something's not right with that Blastia. Let me have a look at it.
This Blastia is currently in a state of repair.
I'm well aware that you're an art major, Asim.
I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to examine it.
Why?
What was that vibration? Don't tell me that was the Blastia.
Maybe something's
Reed
happened to the
will you
Blastia.
will you let me examine it now?
Let's get out of here.
Your Highness, you must stay here.
I'm trying to pay Asim for the emotes Onyx, but she's telling me no.
Let me go! I can't just leave him like this!
I'll let you work for
The air is just pouring out of this thing!
Zan, don't
At
be
this
toxic.
density, it might kill someone!
And what about you? Damn it! That girl's Blastia crazy.
It's okay. I'll just readjust the volume of air. You'll be just like me.
Zan, are you about to start telling people to charge for their art after all the things you've done for the Fire Emblem community for free?
Lead the civilians out of the city, as well as the princess and the others.
Yes, sir.
The air is completely out of control. There's no telling what it will do.
No! The flow of air has outstripped its capacity!
Yes, I know what some of those words
At this
mean.
rate, it'll either swallow the city or even explode!
Explode! Did you hear that? Everybody get out of here! Hurry!
We're getting paid very little on Twitch, Zan.
Rita!
Princess!
Your Highness! What is she?
Rita, I'm here! It's Delise! Commandant? There, got it! Ah!
There, got it. Explodes.
Rita, hang on! Please, get a room ready for Rita.
Oh, don't worry, Zan. What Asim doesn't realize is at some point I'll find some way to pay her. I mean, I've already told you that my subscriptions to you on Twitch are secretly a way of me paying for what you've done for Avenir.
I'll take her there myself.
Carol, can you stand?
Asim ain't ready.
Yeah.
Come on, we're going to.
Hey, look, it was Schwan. I'm not quite sure why he's there in that scene, to be honest.
Come in.
You can't keep using your healing arts on her forever, Estelise. Come on, let's let her rest for now.
No, Onyx.
Yes.
I can't believe she had to go and do something like that.
Yes. Once Rita chooses to do something, she won't listen to anyone else.
You're one to talk. You were just as bad as she was.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stay here. You should go rest. Aren't you tired from using your healing arts so much?
I'm jealous of Rita. She has something she cares about so much.
And so can you, if you spend enough time looking for it. But you need to go and get some sleep now.
No, I'm fine. Yuri, you should get some sleep yourself.
Flynn will get mad at me if you pass out.
So let him get mad at you.
Look,
See, but if I get more subscribers, Piao, the sooner we can get an egg emote.
I can't ask you to take my place if I've already collapsed, can I?
But egg emote, Zan.
You must think I'm totally useless. After what happened when you first met me, and at Kerbob.
You default have 1 for tier 1 subs.
I think everyone freaked out
I don't
today.
want to force people to do tier 2 or tier 3 in order to get egg emote.
Even the great Commandant was pretty in over his head. There are lots of things even grown-ups can't do.
But I only have 1 tier 1 emote slot.
Even
and that's
you,
currently
Yuri?
gonna be You the Sun.
Yeah, I guess so.
Asim, oh god, we're still
It's a
talking
tough
about
world.
Now you got the idea.
Hey, it's better than earlier conversations this stream, Asim.
Do you think you'd want to
See, the entire sun has
start a
set.
guild with me?
And I didn't even notice because of this damn lamppost outside my window.
A guild,
The lighting in my room hasn't changed.
Yeah, that's an idea. I'll think about it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Zan, but I totally get it. I was going to send out a mass ping regarding all of the current claims anyway. I kind of figured you were gonna end up wiping a fair few of them, but your contributions are still very much appreciated because Forrest and Christina and Clara are all amazing.
Really?
What, you're surprised?
If you don't want to have to post that, Zan, I'll send Snek a message and just drop a line in the Spritons channel.
I thought you'd say, no way! I've been in enough messes already! Or something.
Alrighty. I'll handle fixing up the document and everything if you don't want to have to go through that.
Not all adults think like that, you know. Anyway, it's late. Let's get some rest and see how she's doing in the morning.
But I get it, my dude. Honestly, you'll unclaim them, and within, like, a few months, Bart's will have claimed all of them for 80 anyway. man's freaking insane. Bartz is a madman.
Come in.
Glad to see you're awake. And after I told her over and over to call me before she collapses.
You didn't think she'd really listen to you, did you?
She looks happy.
Ristel.
Hey, so what do you think Estelise thinks of me?
This Yuri face is so good.
Why are you making that face?
I mean, it's not really a face,
you were
but
the
his
kind of person who
pose.
cared what other people thought.
Forget it. You can go now.
Compared to those formulas of yours, she should be easy to figure out.
Huh? Rita, you're awake. But be careful.
Thank you, Onyx.
It's just when you think you've recovered that you're in the most danger.
It's all right. I'm fine.
I'm sorry, Asen. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry.
Also, you don't need to pretend to be using that Blastia anymore.
Also, Onyx, if you like very somewhat gay things, you would love Zestiria because the main protagonist is voiced by Robbie Daymond, and 100% you can make gay jokes about the main protagonist and his best friend through the entire game. It never stops.
It's pretty cool that you can use healing arts without a Blastia.
So between the fact that it's Robbie Daymond and...
But how did you...
What the...
Hey, look, the Dragon Rider's
Hey,
back.
it's that dragon freak!
Estelle's, like, covering Rita.
Rita, are you all right?
Don't you ever learn?
It sounds like the sky is falling in here. What's going on?
Also, yeah, Estelle doesn't actually use her Blastia to cast her arts. She just can do it.
What was that
That's
thing?
a plot point. Not one that'll make sense until, like, halfway through part 2, but it's a plot point.
Just when the conversation was getting interesting.
That's enough talk about Estelle's healing arts for now.
Fine by me. I pretty much figured it out anyway.
Don't look at me like that. Do I really look like that much of a bad guy to you?
Yes.
Hey, wait! What's going on, you guys? Come on, tell me!
Robbie Daymond in gay is not a pattern, because Robbie Daymond plays Hubert, and Hubert is somehow the biggest simp in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Okay.
Do you have everything? Wouldn't want to have to come back
Carol is
later.
Bap. Also, Estelle's coming with us.
If I forget anything,
Oh wait,
you'll
no,
bring it
Estelle's
to
not
me,
coming with us.
won't you?
Yeah, right. Okay, let's go find Flynn.
What are you all gonna do after this?
Well, we did lose track of the Blood Alliance.
That's easy. We can just go to Dawngrest. Or not. Man, if I go back there now, they'll all just laugh at me.
Dawngrest? That's the guild city, right?
Yeah. I thought we could find out about the Blood Alliance there.
What direction is it from here?
Well, it's to the west, I guess, but...
Let's check it out then. Might be helpful for anybody thinking you're starting a guild, too.
Huh? For starting a guild? Well, let's go then.
Reunite with Carol, Rita, and Raspeed. Yes, I just said Raspeed.
It doesn't seem like that Flynn character is around here.
Does that mean you're staying with us for now?
Well, would that be all right?
Carol, don't fill the princess's head with ideas.
You cannot simply do as you wish. Your Highness must return to the capital. Flynn is already set out to tend to other business. Now then, Rita Mordio, we would like you to investigate yesterday's Blastia malfunction.
That's pointless. I looked at him this morning, but I couldn't figure anything out.
No, we would ask that you go to the forest of Cave Mock.
Cave Mock, huh? Oh yeah, the plants affected by the disaster here look just like the ones in that forest.
We have reports of tree mutations, and of monsters increasing in both number and aggressiveness. Messengers have gone to the capital, but much time will be wasted finding a gifted mage.
I specialize in Blastia. Plants are out of my league.
Consider that connection to the air. I imagine that is within your league.
Besides, if Estella's going back to the capital, I want to go with her.
You don't trust Alexei, Onyx? Alexei is actually remarkably competent. That's the word I meant. And if you watch the prequel movie, you find out he's a really big influence on Yuri and Flynn, kind of. And you find out a little bit throughout this game, but...
What do you mean?
You are a researcher in an Imperial Blastia laboratory. You must undertake the tasks assigned to you.
I'm telling you guys, Restel is the true meaning of life. That's maybe not that much, but...
Then there should be no
Restel
problem
good.
if I accompany her to the forest, right?
Princess, please do not make suggestions that are simply out of the question.
If this does have something to do with air, then my healing arts would prove useful.
Yes, they would.
Please, Alexei, let me do my part to help.
Your Highness, I simply cannot allow you to go to such a dangerous forest.
Well, what if...
I love Alexei's voice.
Yuri,
It always,
would
I don't
you
know what
come
it is
with
about
us?
it, but it amuses me.
Me?
If Yuri were to come, you wouldn't be worried, right?
Young man, please escort the princess. I ask this of you only because you once sought to join the Imperial Knights.
Of all the underhanded... I didn't ask anybody to count on me. You're pushing me into this.
It seems I can take that reply as indication of your agreement.
But there's something I have to do as well. We go to the forest after Dungrist.
Very well.
Your Excellency.
It seems Flynn foresaw this outcome.
Huh? He did what?
He left this message for you.
Also, Estella's coming
Take
with us.
care of Her Highness.
Of course Flynn did, by the way. What a guy.
All right then. It's the Forest of Cave Mock by way of Dawngrest.
Also, I like how Chroma
I have a
had her
job for
name
you.
there, even though she was never actually introduced. She's just kind of there. Captain Schwan appears again. Zanryu Live redeemed Shakespearean insult. Okay. Zan, thou tottering full-gorged bag of guts. Ouch. Okay, now we have to hit a couple of side quests.
I'm glad that Commandant Alexei turned out to be so
Angel,
reasonable.
hello.
Yeah, I thought he'd be more of a stubborn jerk myself.
We're wrapping up stream here
Have you
soon,
met
but
him
it's very
before,
nice
Yuri?
to see you as
I knew
always,
him,
Angel.
but I doubt he knew me. I
Hey,
was barely
Zan,
in the Knights for any
you're
time
the
at all,
one
really.
who paid
What
channel
sort of
point,
person is
paid
he, I
Gucci
wonder?
gold to
He
get
can be
a
very formal
Shakespearean
at
insult.
times, but in a way, he's something of a symbol for the Knights. Many who are in the Knights now were inspired to join by
Is
Alexei's
my mic that much
example.
lower than the game? This has
One
been an
thing's
issue.
clear. I don't have much in
I
common
assumed
with
it
him.
was fixed because people had commented on it earlier and I changed the settings. Guys, you gotta keep telling me. You gotta keep yelling at me until it's good. You have to keep yelling at me until it's good. Otherwise it'll never get fixed, because I have no idea. Everything just sounds echoey to me because of my dorm room. Drop wart. No, I would use the generator for you, Onyx. I'm not gonna obliterate you on Twitch. I'm not that mean. on Twitch, so you make me cry elsewhere. It's a possibility.
Estelle,
Angel, sleep.
There's something I want to ask you.
Yes,
My
what
dude.
is it? Wait!
I appreciate you stopping by as
Could you
always,
repeat what you
but
just said?
I said there's something
don't
I want to
deprive
ask
yourself
you.
of sleep.
No, before that.
Estelle?
Yes, you finally called me Estelle. I've got to go tell everyone.
Oh, well.
I had a good personal burn potential that I totally glossed over earlier. Like to burn myself? I didn't mean to do this one right now. I wanted to wait to do this one because there's a certain variant of this that depends on certain people you have in your party that I wanted to see. Insomnia. Oh. Things they should have done. Translated this knight's name to be one of the knights from fucking First Strike, the movie. Also, the Flynn Brigade doesn't exist at this point in the game. Onyx, I'm not gonna use your abusive father to make fun of you.
Honestly, that girl...
Zan just doesn't have a filter is the problem.
She rushes off regardless of danger. She doesn't listen when you tell her to stop.
So Estelise has finally become Estelle, huh?
I've been calling her that for a while. What's with you anyway?
Hey, you know, your tone of voice was different just then. Maybe it's just my imagination.
You're damn right it is.
Ah, there's the Rita we all know and love.
Ha! Ow! How about you just shut up? Who cares what I say or how I sound?
Not me. Here's to you being you, Rita.
I have to tab back over to my side quest guide because I'm tapped onto the Shakespearean Soul Generator right now. Okay, we talked to Hachete, we did Drake. Need to rest at the inn. I'll do Rockroom next episode. Also, there's a part of a side quest that's just non-existent in Definitive Edition. Oh no, it's here. Okay, I've never found this before. I've literally never been able to find this in Definitive Edition. It means nothing. That's totally pointless. Bye, Angel. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Yeah, there are 3 Wonder Reporters, Mellowtone. That was the one that I never could find. I had to use the guide to find it. Even then, the guide is very vague about where it is, so I was never able to properly get it until just now. The 3rd one is in Mantake. like right by the Wonder Chef in Mantake. Which is how I found it, because I accidentally clicked on the Wonder Reporter instead of the Wonder Chef. Eat the rich. Wonder Reporter, Duke, Laborer. Okay. So I think that is actually where we're going to go ahead and stop. That's pretty much all of the side quest steps I can do right now in Heliord. Next stream, I'm going to backtrack and go back to Kaer Bakram, the ruined city, and talk to something. And, yeah. No, don't say what a modest proposal. Don't, no. Asim, don't. Please, no. Please, no. Stock clips would be kind of weird. Ooh, I have idea. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the ending screen. You'll continue hearing the nice Heliord music. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been a lovely time. I don't know if I'll be streaming Wednesday. I'll almost definitely be streaming Friday, though. So, maybe we'll meet Judith next stream. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support, as always. We are going to be doing a raid. Give me 1 second. We're going to be raiding a friend that... friend of a friend named... well, his name's Cecil, but goes by Bound to an Android here on Twitch. I don't know if he's streaming art things. He does art. That's all I know. I don't know if that's what he's currently doing. That is what he is currently doing. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna raid him, and and show him some love. And Zan, I'll be on Siege shortly to help you NP out if you still want to do that. So thanks again, friend. Go ahead, show my friend some love.